Hello, we're heading out for the first round of book shopping today. The new releases that are out so far today in store that I don't already have pre-ordered, because like I think Taming 7 comes out this week or next week, but I already have that pre-ordered. But Wild Love, and I think the Rule Book is out. I don't think Powerful is out yet. I am not too sure on the release date for that one. But I also have a few books that I've had my eye on, and today is a rainy, gloomy day, so you know what that means. It's book shopping weather. I have a few books on my radar, so let's pick out some shoes to wear today. Should I add a pop of color to the outfit? I don't know. Just go with brown. I think I'm just gonna do brown. I kind of just want to go kind of more simple today. I was gonna go out of the box and do a bright pink, but I was like, no, let's go book shopping. I have a little collective stack accumulated right here. Let's go out, have some breakfast, and then go book shopping. Before we get into the fun part of today's video in book shopping, which is obviously the haul portion, I do want to tell you guys about today's sponsor, which is Rocket Money. So thank you so much to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. A big goal that I went into 2024 with is just to get better financially. I am somebody that unfortunately doesn't make the best financial decisions all of the time, and so going into 2024, I really wanted to start managing my money better. I wanted to be better on and cut back on unnecessary expenses and just some of the stuff that, you know, your mindless spending that you do sometimes that just isn't needed. And I wanted to open a savings account, and Rocket Money helped me do both of those things. If you guys do not know, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you cancel your subscription, lower your bills, and helps you manage your money better, which all of this for me personally was extremely helpful, because when you're thrown into adulthood, this isn't really something that you're necessarily taught in school, and nobody really talks about finances a lot. So being thrown into this world of like credit cards and loans and money and not knowing everything about it, you can kind of feel a little helpless, but trust me, Rocket Money is here to help you. I'm somebody who is not very like in the know with finances, and Rocket Money has helped me with so much. One of the things that I was saying was that I wanted to manage my money better, wanted to cut down on unnecessary expenses. So Rocket Money helped me find some like little pesky subscriptions that I had forgotten that I was paying for, or I was supposed to cancel and they never got canceled. I also use Rocket Money to help set up budgets for myself. Basically, I just input all of my personal data, your income, bills, utilities, everything like that that gets taken out of your bank account in a month, and it helps me make my own personal budget for what I should and shouldn't be spending in a month. Also, it keeps me accountable because it does give me notifications whenever I am over my budget for the month, so it reminds me and keeps me accountable for all of the goals that I'm setting. It also makes it super easy for me because it does monitor my spending by category, so I can literally break it down and see how much money I've spent on food, how much money I've spent on bills, how much money I've spent on just extracurriculars throughout the month, and it helps me see where I should definitely cut back on some things. Rocket Money is also helping me with my savings by building a smart savings account, and the best thing is that I choose the amount and the frequency in which money goes in, and I can withdraw it whenever I see fit. To save money, spend less, you guys can join with over 5 million other members today. You guys can go to rocketmoney.com/DestinySidwell, or you guys can visit the link down in my description to get started for free. Yes, guys, you can get started for free and help yourself make better financial decisions today. Thank you so much, Rocket Money, for sponsoring today's video, and let's go see one of my financial decisions I made by buying books for today's video. Hi guys, I'm in a standing mood, partly because I'm having a tummy ache, so I feel like if I sit down it'll make it worse. Does anybody else have those like irrational thoughts, like if you lay down or sit while you have a stomach ache it's gonna be worse, so you need to stand up? I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and do the haul portion literally a week after I even book shopped, because I thought I was gonna do like a collective book shopping, and then I was like, the only other book that I wanted to get 30th this month was Powerful and Funny Story, and those come out at the end of the month. And I just want to share these books that I bought with you guys, so that's what we're about to do. First of all, I want to start off the haul with some books that I've got sent. First and foremost, Elsie Silver, the queen that she is herself, sent me this. A whole PR package that was so cute. Wild Love, and if you guys don't know, Wild Love is my first 5-star read of the year. You guys will see my reactions to this book in a video that's going to be out next week-ish, end of the month-ish. Y'all, this is a beautiful edition. It is a sprayed edge, has like these pink roses on the side, and when you read the book, you just know. When you know, you know. This is one of my most prized possessions. 5 stars, love it so much. We do have these other 3 books that I've got sent. So I got sent Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles. This cover is so cute and springy, and I do love, you guys know that I pick up small town romance vibes, like when I just want a sweet, simple book to read. So this one is high up on my list. Brother's best friend, and he's the new contractor working on my house. He's everything I'm not, grumpy, rude, and more than a little attached to his solitude. Okay. I feel like I could be described that way. And then also, you guys, I got sent an ARC copy of Say You Swear, which is one of my 5-star reads, but this is like the new cover, and I swear this ignited that I want to reread this book, and I actually think I'm gonna pick this back up and reread it because this new cover is inspiring me. And then I also ended up picking up my own copy of Taming 7 because I did get sent an ARC. Thankfully, I'm so thankful for that opportunity, but I went ahead and picked up my own copy, and let me just tell you, I love these. Like, they're so floppy. I've already read it. You guys are also going to see my thoughts in that same video that Wild Love, Just for the Summer, this book, some other books are in. You guys know how long I've been waiting for this. One day, Isaac and me went to Barnes randomly, and I actually had a few clips from it, but then it never made it into a vlog or anything. But I did pick up 2 Kristen Hanna books because I've really been wanting to read another Kristen Hanna book since, I don't know, I graduated high school. I read my first Kristen Hanna book literally in 2021, and I've never read another one, so that's confusing. But I found these 2. I've been in my summer reads era, if you will. So I got these. So first of all, we have Summer Island. So this one says, years ago, Nora Bridge walked out on her marriage, left her daughters behind. Since then, she became a celebrity radio talk show host and newspaper columnist. And then her youngest daughter, Ruby, is a struggling comedian. And I think it ends up that she like has to like go to the Summer Island where she grew up, and she's reunited with old friends, Ruby is, and she's basically like diving into her mother's life. I don't know, seemed very, I know that Kristen Hanna brings the emotions, and it kind of reminded me of an Ellen Hildebrand plotline. This one I had seen a few times and went to Barnes and picked it up, and I would ultimately put it back and just leave. And a classic romantic novel. The main character is a cardiologist. She's a single mom, and she's at odds with her daughter, and then she's desperate to find the father she's never known. Famous movie star. Oh, I don't know. Is it a romance between her and her ex? Not too sure, but seemed like a nice little escapism beach read. Picking up some physical copies of books. I picked up The Wishing Game, a Barnes trip a while ago, because you guys know I rated this book a 4.75. Really loved it, and I didn't have the physical copy, and I knew that the paperback was about to come out, and this is beautiful to me. I also picked up this special edition of Little Women. I literally collect just editions of Little Women because I love the story of it so much. I've never actually read the book. I think I had to read it in middle school, but I really did not pertain any of that information. No, I don't think that's the right word, but we're gonna move on from it because I don't have enough mental energy to think up the right word. The movie Little Women from 2018 is one of my favorite movies ever, of all time, and I can quote the Joe and Laurie love proclamation scene from memory. Do you want me to do it right now? No? Okay. But it's like this illustrated version, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. I got sent this from Bloom. It says Hockey Romance Starter Kit. They sent me the new cover of The Deal, which if you guys know, then you know that The Deal is my favorite book in the Off-Campus series and was like a 5-star read for me for the longest time. I haven't read it in forever, but I loved Garrett Graham with all my heart. Like when I first started making booktube videos, oh my god, I would not shut up about Garrett Graham, so that's like a walk down memory lane. But then they sent me this, and I took it as a sign because they sent me the Graham Effect, and when you guys saw me book shopping, I looked at this and I was like, ooh, should I get it? Because me and Sarah had been talking about it on the pod, and I was like, no, I don't know, like maybe another time. Came home to this, literally the same day that they had sent me this. So I think it's a sign. Let me know down below if you read this book. Let's get into what we got from Barnes. First of all, we have Ready or Not. I had been seeing everybody post this book on Bookstagram for like the past month or so. I just think that this looks so springy and cute. I love the way that this book looks, and I've just had my eye on it for a while now, and I'll tell you guys what really sold me on it. Abby Jimenez has a blurb on the back. It says, Cara Bastone delivers on this truly heartwarming, funny, and real story. And if Abby Jimenez is gonna recommend it, I'm gonna read it. Next up, I bought The Catch by Amy Lee, and I actually have this on my Kindle, and I've been trying to read it for a month now, and I bought this so that I would have the physical copy after I finished it. And fun fact, this week that I'm filming this video, I've actually tried for 3 straight days to just finish the book, and I can't. But now that I remember that I have physical copy, I will be finishing it. Next up, I picked up a copy of The Vanishing Half. Fun fact, I read this book back in literally 2021, somewhere around there. And I, for years, have never picked up the physical copy. And then it was on a table that I believe is saying that it is going to be like either a movie or a TV show of some sort. Like they have those tables at my Barnes, or if a book is in production, they'll put it on a table. And so it just gave me the sign to pick it back up. I remember so much of this book, like so much, and it was years ago, and I could probably tell you the exact plot. So that's how you know a book is good and it sticks with you. Bestie Haley did this video where a wheel chose her reads, and she sold me on this book. This is The Villa, and this is like a kind of thriller or mystery, and they go to this like Italian, I think they go to this villa in Italy, like 2 estranged best friends, and it's kind of like 2 different timelines of these 2 best friends and like 2 best friends from a rock band in the 70s, and like this mystery of what happened to them. That is right on up my alley, and I wanted to try it out. And plus, I've seen this in Barnes so many times that I felt like it was a sign when Haley read it that I should give it a shot. This is one that I've had saved. Like sometimes I'll see a book pop up on my like explore page on Bookstagram, and I save the post because I want to remember to look at this book, and that is The Kiss Countdown. This one is like, he's an astronaut, and I'm pretty sure it's like fake dating. Yeah, so she runs into her ex, and then she pretends that the guy that she met at the coffee shop is her fake boyfriend, and he turns out to be a astronaut, and he wants to fake date for 3 months leading up to his mission. This seems right up my alley, I'll tell you that. This bag's over. This bag's done with. We have Dark Matter, and you guys know sometimes I'm in those psychological thriller moods. Like imagine like a Black Mirror episode. That's what this description felt like, so that's really why I wanted to read it. Are you happy with your life? Those are the last words Jason hears before the kidnapper knocks him unconscious, before he wakes to find himself strapped to a gurney surrounded by strangers in hazmat suits, before a man he's never met smiles down at him and says, welcome back, my friend. In this world, he's woken up to Jason's life, not the one he knows. His wife is not his wife, his son was never born, and Jason is not an ordinary college professor, but a celebrated genius who has achieved something remarkable, something impossible. Is it this life or the other that's the dream? And even if the home he remembers is real, how will Jason make it back to the family he loved? That seems like a Black Mirror episode, and even though Black Mirror episodes do disturb me, I'm also so dangerously intrigued by them. Next bag. What a little crazy. Do not judge me. I don't have anything to say. Don't judge me. Okay, so I picked up The Idea of You because I want Sarah to buddy read this with me, so I bought it so that we could buddy read it. Because if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure, because there is a movie being made of this with Anne Hathaway. She is playing the main woman in this book, and I think it's inspired by like One Direction, like the boy band that she takes her daughter to go see. Basically, it is about the main character is a 39-year-old owner of an art gallery in Los Angeles, and she's reluctant to take her daughter to Isabel to meet her favorite boy band. So then she takes her, and that's all I'm going to know into it. I just think that it would be such an intriguing thing for me and Sarah to buddy read. And then I bought my own copy of Wild Love because I love this book so much. I'm not even joking, you guys. You have to give this book a read. I love it so much. If you love Acts of Service, don't even get me started. I bought another Ellen Hilderbrand book for the summer, and this is Golden Girl. And basically, she ascends to the beyond, where she's assigned to a person named Martha who allows Vivi to watch what happens below for one last summer. She's granted 3 nudges to change the outcome of events on Earth. So basically, she gets to like watch over her family, and she basically gets 3 chances to like nudge them in a different direction. So thought this would be an emotional beach read for when I'm sitting on the beach, if you will. I picked up Bridesmaid for Hire. This is Megan Quinn's new book, I'm pretty sure. I think did somebody in my Discord go and meet Megan Quinn. I can't remember. I'd seen a picture of it somewhere of somebody at the Megan Quinn like book signing for this book, and I just thought it looked tropical and nice for the warmer months coming up. Next up, The House on the Cerulean Sea. I have literally never bought this book before. I don't know how I've made it through this much. I feel like this is an OG Book Talk book, like from when I first got on Book Talk back in like 2020. But I put this on my TBR for the month, and I plan on listening to the audiobook, so I just wanted to get and pick up the book for if I wanted to read it physically and or after I finish it to have the physical copy. Picked up the new physical copy of Next of Kin because I think I rated this book like a 3 to a 3.5, but I really liked it, and I really like this author's books. Out on a Limb was one of my favorite books from last year. I really enjoy this cover, and I wanted to pick it up. It's so floppy. Speaking of that, I also wanted to pick up Swift and Saddled. I didn't have a physical copy of this book, and I do plan on continuing the whole entire series, so I wanted to go ahead and pick up the physical copy of this book. And why does this book feel small? Like, look, my hands are tiny, and I can literally like palm the book. Like, and then the last two books, we have The Rule Book by Sarah No! Everything's falling! The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. This is one of the new releases coming out this month that I am very excited for, and I cannot wait to read. I can't believe I haven't read it yet, but I think this is in the same universe as The Cheat Sheet, and I really liked that book. Like, some people say it's cheesy. I literally don't care. I don't care. You know what? Sometimes I'm like, yeah, that is really cheesy. But other times, I really like cheesy. Okay, I love cheesy rom-coms. I love anything cheesy. But I'm lactose intolerant. So I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I love the cheese in books. That was, yeah, I'm gonna act like I didn't even get into that. And then the last book of this haul is How to End a Love Story. I think that, was this a book of the month selection that I had been seeing around, and then I saw Haley read it, and she really, again, intrigued me. 2 books in this haul are inspired by her because she said that this is the screenwriter for the Beach Read movie, and she wrote this book. Those are all of the books that I have to haul for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff you guys know how to do, and stick around to see me read these books. Stick around to see, I've already read some of these, so stick around for videos of my thoughts on them. And with that being said, I will see you guys when I see ya. Peace.